You guys, this sandwich is so amazing. It literally makes up for the fact that one of my ingredients was completely rotten and I had to go to the store and replace it. This is so good, you guys. Hey guys, so today we're going to be cooking my first recipe of the year. So one of my New Year's resolutions is to cook 100 new recipes. So go ahead and like the video and comment below if there's any recipes you want me to try this year. Make sure they're vegan, of course, because I'm vegan. So this is the recipe we're cooking first. It's from this cookbook, Epic Vegan. I got it at Half Price Books. All these recipes are over the top. They're gonna make me fat, but it's okay. This is called Triple Decker Breakfast Sandwich, or Brekky Sammy. And it's gonna be super easy to cook because most of the ingredients in it are already pre-cooked. But I figured let's just start out the new year with something really yummy and tasty and really easy to make because I do love like a breakfast sandwich. So first, the ingredients. Okay, we gotta get breakfast sausage patties, which I have them in my freezer. And then we're gonna need to get eggs, which I have just egg down here. Then we're gonna need, I know we need these hash browns. So I'm gonna get those out. We're gonna need the just egg, and we're gonna need the American cheese. So here is just egg. And then we're gonna get out my cheese slices. And then we're going to get, it calls for English muffins, but I had some bread that I need to just finish up. So we're gonna be making it on regular bread today. And then we're gonna be using, it calls for avocado, peeled and sliced. And I'm also gonna put a tomato in there too, just for more nutrients. So let me get those out. And I've had this probably in the fridge a little too long. Like, I should have taken it out so it could get softer, but we'll take this one out, and honestly, it may not be ready today, but we may put it on my sandwich like tomorrow, you know, because I'm not gonna make all 4 sandwiches today. This recipe makes 4 sandwiches, and there's also a recipe to make hollandaise, and he has a recipe in the book to make the hollandaise, and we're gonna make that too once we get to that step in the recipe. So we're gonna warm a large skillet with a lid, and so when I'm kind of reading through the recipe to see like what I'm using the skillet for before I pick what skillet I'm doing. So I'm gonna put 2 sausage patties in there. Honestly, I may just go ahead and just do 1 sandwich because it's on mute today. But I do need to go ahead and cook the just egg. That's probably the most important because it does take a while. Oh. What is in here? Is this expired? Oh my god. Guys, this is supposed to have 4 just eggs in it. I ordered my groceries from Walmart delivery. It's supposed to have 4. There's only 2. And they're like disgusting. Like, what is that? Oh my god. Okay, we're not gonna use those. That's absolutely disgusting. I went to Walmart to get my just egg because that was absolutely disgusting. Okay, we could not use that. And I opened this up and checked everything in it is still good and not expired and nasty. So let's go home and cook. I probably will like wait a second because I'm kind of feel sick to my stomach after seeing that and smelling that. But we'll definitely still cook in a couple minutes my breakfast sandwiches. Hey guys, I'm back from the grocery store with my unexpired just eggs. As you can see, it's exactly the color it should be. This is what it should look like. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it in my air fryer. You can see here on the instructions, you put it, it says coat with oil, but I'm not gonna do that. You coat it, put in the air fryer 400 for 8 to 10 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in there. Right now I'm listening to put them on the glass, but I swear it makes a lot. And you're supposed to flip that over at halfway. I'm not gonna set a timer. I'm just gonna like walk over there in a second. The other thing I need to do is I need to cook the breakfast sausage. So I have it right here, and this one you literally just put in the microwave. So you just microwave it for, it says 35 to 45 seconds. My microwave is kind of old, so we're just gonna go, yeah, with 45. The next thing I'm gonna do is lightly toast my bread. So it calls for an English muffin toasted, but like I said, you know, I'm just using up what I have because I don't like to waste food. And I don't eat bread that much to buy a whole nother loaf of bread. So I'm gonna get out my toaster and I'm gonna lightly toast these. I don't like my bread super crispy, but of course that's up to your personal preference. You're actually gonna use 3 slices of bread because it is a triple decker sandwich. So we're gonna do 2 batches of toasting. I only have 5 slices of bread, so that's enough for 2 more sandwiches. If I make one open face. So let's go ahead and make my hollandaise sauce. So the hollandaise sauce, we're actually only gonna make a 1/4 cup. The recipe's also in his book. So we're gonna divide the recipe by 4. So we're gonna start with a 1/4 cup of vegan mayonnaise. So we have that right here, veganese. We need vegan butter melted. So I'm gonna get up my stick of butter. We need lemon juice, which I do have here. And then we need hot sauce. And I could use, I'll just go ahead and stick with Tabasco. I have multiple different hot sauces. I'm a spicy boy. I do love spicy food, you guys. Like, I love spicy food. Turmeric and black pepper. And I'm gonna get white pepper too. If y'all haven't gotten putting on the white pepper yet, you need to try it too. It gives that like umami flavor. Definitely different than black pepper, but I think you need both. Both together is so good. But then again, I'm a spicy boy. Okay, so what we're gonna do is so it calls for 3 tablespoons of butter, but keep in mind we're dividing the recipe in 4. So we're gonna have to do a little math problem here. Like, to me that looks like a 1/4 of that, maybe. Since we're gonna need a container to keep the hollandaise in for, the next 4 days, we'll be making a breakfast sandwich every day. I'm gonna go ahead and melt the butter in a container that I can also keep the sauce in, because why would I wanna dirty an extra dish? So I just have this little glass cup, and we're gonna just go ahead and warm this butter up real quick to melt it. This only took 25 seconds in my old microwave. So now it calls for a teaspoon of lemon juice, and I'm not gonna bother measuring out a 1/4 teaspoon. I'm gonna just put a little bit, like, period, that's enough. Same for 1/2 teaspoon of turmeric. We're literally just gonna do a little sprinkle, baby. So, 1/8 of a teaspoon is not a lot. That's good. There we go. I'll put a little bit more because I want that good color. Same with pepper. We're gonna also just do a tiny little bit. And I like my food spicier, so I'm adding more. Okay, so hot sauce. Yeah, that's definitely gonna be good on hot sauce. And for the vegan mayonnaise, this I will actually measure out. We need a 1/4 cup. Also, right now I'm listening to Bang My Body by Chase Icon. Oh my god, it squirted. You guys, I love Chase Icon. I'm pretty sure you guys know that if you follow me on TikTok. If you don't, by the way, check it out. My username is the exact same as it is here on YouTube. Oh my god. So I'm just trying to, get this out into the mixture. So I'll do that real quick and I'll come back to you. Okay, now I'm just gonna mix this up and we'll see what good color we end up with. Now I'm listening to Banana Brain by Die Antwoord. That's a good song too. I'm just realizing now, like, during this video, I've told you guys so many different songs. Like, all 3 of the songs I've told you guys are so different, like, completely different genres. This is such a good color, you guys. I've got the traditional hollandaise color here. Wait, I'll need to, like, grab the phone and move the phone. Look, guys. Tell me that's not the perfect hollandaise color. Okay, he ate with this recipe. Let's give it a little taste test. It's good, but it mostly just tastes like mayo. But it has a little bit of other stuff on the aftertaste. So I'm gonna add another squirt of Tabasco because, yeah, that's just gonna take it to the next level. But you guys know I love spicy. I just now realized it's already been 10 minutes. I didn't flip the just egg and it has like 30 seconds left on cooking. Oh, bro, it literally just went off. Okay, but that's okay. We're ready to put it on the next step. So we're gonna put it in the skillet with a lid. So we gotta warm that skillet up. Let's put that in there. I'm gonna use this skillet because it has a lid, and I'm only doing 1 sandwich at a time, so that's all I can eat. So I don't need a big skillet. So first you put a sausage patty in the bottom of the skillet. Then you're gonna put a slice of egg on top. Put a slice on top. Okay, so the cheese is on top, and this is so realistic to American cheese, y'all. I'm like, oh my gosh. I was never a big American cheese lover, but we need to add water really quick. I'm gonna add this tablespoon and immediately put the lid on. And apparently just adding that tablespoon and then putting the lid directly on is just gonna perfectly melt the cheese. So hopefully that's exactly what's gonna happen. Oh, it looks perfect to me, wow. So I'm gonna turn the heat off now, we're done. And then let's go ahead and head over to our buns and start working on those. So we're gonna put a little bit of ketchup on the bottom, but of course I'm gonna do spicy ketchup. So we just put that there on the bottom bun. I missed going for the middle. Then we'll put a sausage right on top of that. Then we put the bun on top of that. And now we're gonna go ahead and spread hollandaise on top of this bun. I actually forgot to cook my hash brown, so let's do that real quick. Let me go ahead and chop up my tomato. Rinse it off real quick. Just so I can put the slices on my sandwich. And eat that in peace. Yes, baby. Yeah, this little juicy piece will be great on my sandwich. Do this one too. I probably should have like not chopped them yet and let like the juicy part stay in and put it on top of the hash brown, but it's okay. Let me do one more cut. This part is the dangerous part. I'm trying to cut the spear. But yeah, okay, I got 3 slices here. Like a money spread. Let's go, baby. But yeah, there's my, bro, my muscles are looking defined lately. That's my tomatoes for my sandwich. And these 2 ends, I'm gonna just put, honestly, a little bit of coarse ground sea salt and eat. So my hash brown is done now. In the time it took for it to be done, this beautiful sandwich kind of got cold. So I'm gonna microwave it for 30 seconds. Then we're gonna put it all together and get a taste test. Oh, all right, here's my hash brown. Set that on top. Let's put the top bun right on top. I need to close this real quick. All right, look how tall the sandwich is, you guys. I don't know if my whole mouth will fit around this sandwich. Okay, let's give it a try. Oh my God, it's so hot. My mouth is literally not gonna fit around it. Oh my God, okay. And it's hot too. The hollandaise is seriously so good. I can't get my whole mouth around the sandwich, you guys. Oh my God. You guys, this sandwich is so amazing. It literally makes up for the fact that one of my ingredients was completely rotten and I had to go to the store and replace it. This is so good, you guys. And this was the triple decker breakfast sandwich from the Epic Vegan Cookbook. Keep in mind, this is only the first of the 100 recipes I'm gonna make this year. So y'all need to make sure to subscribe and comment below what you thought of this video. If you have any feedback for me, please share it. I'm obviously, you know, new here, but this is so good. I'm gonna keep trying to fit my mouth around this big thing. And this is so good, you guys. Like tomorrow, I'm gonna try it with avocado slices instead of tomato, and I'm sure that will be equally good as well. Thank you guys for watching.